How many African countries have you visited and which one is your favorite and why? Swaziland, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and Kenya. Each one is special in its own way. Swaziland was mainly for a drive through to the northern game reserves of KwaZulu-Natal province, and is very similar to Escarpment/Lowveld area of South Africa. I call Namibia my second home country, as I have several friends and relatives living there. Small population with lots of space, and one rarely feels crowded. Beautiful vistas in the Namib Desert, great game viewing at Etosha National Park, and interesting German architecture in places like Lüderitz and Swakopmund. Botswana has great game viewing as well. The Okavango Delta is a very special place. Few things beat a Makoro trip into the Delta and camping on one of the islands for a few nights. The attractions of Zim are well known: Great Zimbabwe, Wang'anpi, Vic Falls, Lake Kariba. But my absolute favorite is Mana Pools in the Zambezi Valley. It's a wild place with the best campsite in the world under big spreading trees on the banks of the Zambezi, without any fencing, which means big game, like elephant and buffalo literally walk past your pitched tent. My wife and I spent our honeymoon on the shores of Lake Malawi, which kind of make it special in its own way. Snorkeling the crystal clear waters of the lake, eating freshly caught chambo, and being woken up in the morning by the calls of hundreds of fish eagle, not to mention the friendliness of the locals, make for good memories. Kenya was sort of a pilgrimage, as I dreamt about experiencing Kenya's famous wildlife from a young age. When the rest of Africa became accessible for South Africans in the early 90s, I just took the opportunity even though my wife was 20 weeks pregnant with our firstborn at the time. I was not disappointed. We packed in Masai Mara, Lake Nakuru, the Aberdares, Samburu, Amboseli, Tata Hills, Salt Lake Lodge, and Mombasa during a 2-week trip. Of all those places, I enjoyed Samburu the most, simply because the game there is so much different from what we're used to in southern Africa, with Gerenuk, reticulated giraffe, and vulturine guinea fowl, to name a few. My favorite. That's like asking who is your favorite child. I love them all.